remote working and its benefits. Since the start of the corona pandemic, many employees have had to shift. They have had to move to home for remote working. Many of you might also know when you had to shift from studying on campus during your classes to at home or anywhere else. Well, this might be an advantage for some, and it also has its flaws. And next slide, please.
Okay, so remote worker is someone who works outside of change करते हो so a remote worker is someone who works outside of traditional office. An employee might work from home, from a coffee shop, or from anywhere that is not a
Okay, so this is just a basic idea. As we all know what the purpose of remote working is.
Please listen.
So remote working is just working from a location that is away from your office and the company while being productive. So as you can see, a remote worker is someone who works outside of the traditional office. An employee might work from home, a coffee shop, maybe even the balcony of their home, depending on their choice, or anywhere that is not a regular office. Next slide, please. And a company might have a team of remote workers or a mix of both. You can be an on-site worker or an off-site.
Okay, working in an office, regular distractions, lack of privacy.
So these are the things that come into mind when you are working in an office. Regular distractions, well, when you're working in an office, you have the advantage of proper communication. You can communicate face to face with your colleagues or partners, depending on the situation. But at the same time, this can also result in a lot of noise and cause disturbance. Next.
Lack of privacy.
This can also result in a lack of privacy. Well, you can be an introvert or an extrovert. Well, for introverts, this is not most suitable as it can affect their environment, their comfort around the people and the situation.
Increased stress and more.
Well, this can really affect an employee's condition in the office. It can lead to pressure from perhaps a colleague or from their superiors, and it can create discomfort. It can create a lot of stress, and it can also result in reduced productivity and pathetic performance. Next slide. Shabbir.
The office during the day has become the last place people want to be when they really want to get work done.
Someone should.
So these are the benefits for employees. As you know, the benefits for the employees when they do remote working. The first one is increased productivity because they are at home and they are in a place where they are comfortable and they can do it when they want to. They have their own time, they have their own schedule. The second one is less time spent commuting. There's no need for transport because they are working from home. Then there's more autonomy and there's improved morale and happiness. All these points are somewhat interrelated because each of them are because they all lead to happiness and better productivity in the workplace.
Okay, this can also result in benefits for employers and not only employees. Well, this can affect the business in a positive manner. So starting off, we have improved employee retention. This can affect the employee culture. This can lead to work-life balance and can help promote the business in a positive manner. Access to wider talent pool. Well, I'll just use a simple example. If you need a website developed, you don't only have to be stuck with a certain city, area, or region. You can also enhance or improve the talent pool by considering options elsewhere. You can also have lower overhead costs and technology benefits. While at such times during remote working, the business has to adapt, they have to improve and increase their efforts in providing better services. And finally, we'll end it with a final quote or idea. If you can't let your employees work from home out of fear, they will slack off. Well, you're nothing more. You're no close to being a manager, but rather a babysitter. Next slide. This is the sources of reference that we have used, and finally, yeah,